Yes. So using intent, so far we have switched from one activity to another activity. And so at that time I was telling that there are two types of intent. One is implicit and the other one is explicit. If we talk about implicit intent, then in that case, we can handle all the inbuilt activities. So if I want to dial a number, if I want to use the internet, if I want to pass the website, a URL, if I want to access the file storage, fine. If I want to send a file to any people through any sharing media. So in that case, I need to use implicit intent, which we are going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. But today I am going to explain you how you can pass data from one activity to another activity. So far we have discussed that how we can switch from one activity to another activity. We have a clear understanding about that. By creating an object of intent, we can do that. But now in today's session, what we are going to do? From one activity, we want to send data to another activity. So let's say in my first activity, there are two text fields, and let's say I want to write something on both the text fields. As soon as I write something and when I go to the next activity, I want to send the entire text into the second activity. तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? We will create two activities. In both the activities, we will place few controls, and then we will think about logic, how to transfer the data from one activity to another activity. Are you getting me? What we are going to do?
सर रिपीट करो ना एक बार.
Yeah. Let me first create the new module and then I'll repeat it. And let me click on next and the pass data to different activities. Let me click on next and finish. So by the time application gets ready, let me explain you what I'm trying to say. See what I'm saying? In your application, let's say this is your first activity and this is your second activity. Now in first activity, let's say there are two edit text. This is edit text number 1, this is edit text number 2. And then there is one button which says you need to go to the next activity. Click on next. So what I want, whatever I write here, let's say I write my name, first name, and here I write my last name. So once I write something in the edit text and when I click on this button, it should go to the next activity, and inside the next activity, there could be two text views or there could be two edit text, or we can display it as a toast message, whatever you want to do. But ultimately, I want to send this data to second activity, which is not there in second. So in this activity, let's say I am having two more edit text, or let's say two more text views. So here I want to set this text, whatever text user will give in the first activity, I want to write it in the second activity. This is what we are going to do. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Any doubt now?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So for that, we are going to use the concept of explicit intent only, because we know that whenever we want to switch from one activity to another activity, then always we will have to use the concept of intent. We can create an object of intent, we can pass the source activity, destination activity, then we can start the activity. But here, to pass your data from one activity to another activity, you will have to use one more class, which is bundle, and we are going to discuss that. Don't worry. In the onCreate method itself, mostly you are finding the class bundle and its reference. You can see here. This is the class bundle. And so there are a few methods like put extra and get extra. If you want to send data, then we can use put extra, and in the second activity, if you want to receive it, then we can use get extra method. And the methods are of this bundle class, which we are going to discuss. So now our application is ready. So let me create one more activity in this. As I said, in this application, I need two activities. So here, let me go with one more activity. I can do right click on the project. I can go to new, an activity, and empty activity. And here I can write second. I want to give the name, which is second activity. Just click on finish. So now in this application, you can see there are two activities. There are two Java files and two XML files. So now in the first XML file, what I want two edit text and one button. So let's design that. So let me replace this constraint layout with linear layout visual, and let me go with the orientation vertical. Let me heading, and I don't want this text view, but instead of this I want to edit text. So let me go with one edit text, wrap content. I can give hint, let's say enter first name. I need to give ID also, so let's give ID, Android colon ID, plus ID, it's EDT1, or let's say EDT first. I need one more edit text, so let me just copy it and put it here, and this is EDT last name. Here I can see enter last name, and then I want one button. Let me create an object of content. ID for this button is BTN, and text is pass data to different activity. So let me go with pass. It's up to you. You can write anything. So this is what we have designed our first activity. You can see there are two edit text and one button. Now what I want, when I enter something in both the edit text and when I click on this button, it should go to the next activity, and inside the second activity, let's say there are two text views where we need to set the values. So let me create two text views here. So again, let's change this layout from constraint to linear. Let me go with vertical orientation. Let's give padding 30 dp. Now here I want two text views where by default I don't want to write anything. Text view, wrap content, and the ID is @ plus ID tv1, and text is nothing. I don't want to write anything. Similarly, I want second text view for second data. Let's copy it, and it's tv2. And in second text also I don't want to write anything, so I'm not writing any text. So this is my second activity. You can see there are two text views. So now both the activities are ready. We need to go to the Java file. So to find the IDs of two edit text and one button, let's go to the main activity.java, where we will have to create an object of both the edit text. Let's say EDT1 and EDT2. Create an object of button. Button is there. So let's create an object B. Let's find ID of all three components. EDT1 equal to find view by ID r.id dot, it's EDT first. Similarly, EDT2 equal to find view by ID r.id dot, it is EDT last. Button B equal to find view by ID r.id dot, it's BTN. So now we have got IDs of all three components. Fine. So now the thing is, in the click event of button, we need to write the logic so that it can pass the data from this activity to another activity, which is our second activity. And so before I put the logic, we will have to create click event of this button. Let's do that. B dot set on click listener new view dot on click listener. Yeah, so click event is also ready. Whatever logic I need to place, that I can place inside this method on click. So now to switch from this activity to second activity, of course we are going to create an object of intent, so that we need to do. So let's do it. Create an object of intent, because we are going to move from this activity to second activity. So let's create an object intent in equal to new intent, the way we have done it for the previous example. Here you need to give the current reference, get application context, or you can write main activity dot this, or you can write only this. And as a second parameter, what is needed? What should I give here?
Class.
Second dot class. I need to move from first activity to second activity. So I have given that. Now there is one method which is put extra, and this method is of intent class. Put extra method is of intent class, and if I want to access it, I need object of intent, which we have already created. Now in that method you will have two parameters. You need to remember two parameters. So that method is having a key value pair. So for your value you need to define the key. Based on your key only it can find the value. Let me just explain you what I'm saying. So what I can do, in dot, the method is put extra. You can see put extra method can be helpful to send data from this activity to another activity. Based on what? Based on the parameters. See here in the first parameter you can see string name, which is your key. You can give any key, but whatever key you give here, you need to remember that. And second parameter can be your value, and your value may have any data type. Your value can be of integer data type, it can be of byte, character, float, string, whatever. It's up to you. So let's click this method put extra, and here I need to first define the key. Let's say key 1. I am giving key 1, and for this key I need to give the value. You can see this is the value. Whatever value I want to pass there, that I need to write here. So can anyone tell me what value I want to pass from this activity to another activity? Anyone?
EDT1.
Not EDT1 only, but from EDT1 we need to get the text. You're right. So what we can do, how can we get the text from EDT1? I can write like this, EDT1 dot get text. Yeah. So whatever text is written in first edit text, we will get it, and we are going to pass that value in the second activity, and for that value this is the key. Key 1 is the key for that value. So whenever I want to display this value, I need to refer this key. Similarly, I want to pass second value also. Same thing I can do, in dot put extra. I can give the key name for second value. Let's say key 2 is there. And what is the second value? What is the second value?
EDT2 dot get text.
Dot get text. Right. Yeah. So from both the edit text, we are going to get the text, and we are going to send both the text in the second activity using these mentioned keys. Key 1 is the key for first edit text, and key 2 is the key for second edit text. That's it. And now we can just start the activity so that it can go to the next activity. Start activity I. So now, as soon as I will click on this button, it will create an object of intent, and it will try to go in the second activity. But before it starts the activity, before it goes to the second activity, it will use this method put extras, and this method will send the data from this activity to another activity based on this key. So now in second activity I need to write the logic so that using both the keys I can get this data. That's it. Now I don't need to get the text using edit text. Why? Because in second activity you can see there is no edit text. So how can I get the text from the edit text which is in first activity? So that I can get using this key only. In key 1 now I can say this value is stored, and in key 2 the second value is stored. Are you getting me so far what I'm discussing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let's go to the second.java file. Here see we have only two text views, so that I can create an object for both the text views. The text view, let's say tv1 and tv2. Let's create. Let's find the IDs of both. tv1 equal to find u by id r dot id dot, the first one is tv1, and tv2 equal to find u by id r dot id dot, it's tv2. Yeah, so we have got the IDs of both the things. Now there is one method which is get extras. The way we have used put extra method, we can use get extras method, which we can access using get intent, and that we can store in this bundle object. So you will have to remember one statement, only one line is there. What you can do? You can create a reference of this bundle class, and let's say bundle bundle. This is an object, and here you need to use get extra method. How you can access it? Using this. You can use get intent method first. First you can use get intent method dot. You can see here get extras. This is the method. Now, what is the meaning of this? Whatever values we are sending through first file, all the values are stored in this bundle, in the bundle object. All together, you will find it in bundle object. Now we will have to separate it out based on the key. So how can you do it? For that, what you can do? Let's say I want to store first value in first string variable s1. So how can you do it? Using this object bundle dot. The method is get string. You can see, and here you need to pass the key. So if I write bundle dot get string, and here I need to write the key name. So for first value the key was key1. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Whatever value was there associated with this key, that value will be stored in this s1. So now we have separated both the values. In the first statement, altogether we have got both the values. Fine, whatever both the values were there, altogether we have got both the values in this bundle. Now we are going to separate it out. ये जो पहला स्टेटमेंट है इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जितनी भी पुट एक्स्ट्रा मेथड हमने कॉल की है यहाँ से जावा फाइल से, यहाँ पे देखो देयर आर 2 मेथड्स, सो लाइकवाइज यू मे हैव 5 to 10 मेथड्स. सभी मेथड्स की जो पुट एक्स्ट्रा मेथड कॉल हो रही है उसका पूरा एरे बनेगा, और वो एरे यहाँ पे आपको बंडल के ऑब्जेक्ट में मिल जाएगा. सो नाउ यू नीड टू सेपरेट इट आउट द एंटायर एरे बेस्ड ऑन द की. So if you want first value, you need to use the first key. If you want second value, you need to go with second key. So let's say I want first value. So I have used key 1. Whatever first value I will get, that I have stored in S1. Similarly, in string S2, let's say I want to get one more value. So bundle dot get string, and I need to give the different key, which is key 2. In both the variables, now I am having both the values. Whatever values user will enter in the first activity, now I am able to access it using both the variables s1 and s2. So now I can just set the value. What I can do? tv1 dot set text. In the first text field I want to set s1, and in the second text field tv2 I want to set s2. Are you getting this? Whatever I am discussing, tell me if you have any doubt so far.
एक बार रिपीट करना ना सर.
Yeah. See, in the main activity file, what we have done, whatever values user has entered in both the edit text, we are going to get those values, and we want to send this value to different activity. तो उसके लिए हमें put extra method का यूज करना पड़ेगा. तो put extra method का काम क्या है? वो जो वैल्यू आप सेंड करने वाले हो उसके लिए आपको एक प्री डिफाइंड आईडी देना पड़ता है, ताकि जब दूसरी फाइल में आपको एक्सेस करना है तो बेस्ड ऑन दैट आईडी यू कैन एक्सेस द वैल्यू. So for example, in this main activity, I want to pass 2 values. From both the edit text, I want to send the data. तो मैंने क्या किया? I have used put extra method 2 times. Fine, and this method is of intent class. So to access that method, I need object of intent. So I am using it. In dot put extra. Now for first value, I have given key, which is key 1. For second value, I have given key, which is key 2. What does it mean? Whenever I want to access the value which is written in first edit text, at that time I can refer key 1. Whenever I will refer this key, I will get this value. If I will refer key 2, then I will get different value. So far, is it clear?
Yes sir.
Yeah. Then in the second.java file, what we have done? See, there are 2 text views. In both the text view, I want to send the text. पहली जो एक्टिविटी है उसमें जो पहला एडिट टेक्स्ट है उसमें जो भी टेक्स्ट रिटर्न हुआ है वो मुझे पहले टेक्स्ट व्यू में सेट करना है, और ऐसे ही मुझे दूसरे टेक्स्ट व्यू में दूसरा एडिट टेक्स्ट सेट करना है। तो उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, we need to use this method to get all the values। so यहाँ पे मैंने जितनी भी मेथड कॉल की है ये सब एक साथ एक बंडल में मेरे पास आ जाएगी, पूरा एरे क्रिएट हो जाएगा। as of now there are two values only, you may have 8 values, you may have 10 values, you may have 20 values। तो जितनी भी वैल्यूज आप यहाँ से पुट करते हो वो सब यहाँ पे वो बंडल बन जाएगी, पूरा एक एरे बन जाएगा। उस एरे में you need to separate out the values। so to separate the values you need to know what is the key for specific value। तो मुझे पता है कि मेरी जो पहली वैल्यू है उसकी की है की 1, दूसरी वैल्यू है उसकी की है की 2। तो उसके लिए मैं क्या करता हूँ, यहाँ पे जब बंडल पे मेरे पास पूरी वैल्यू आ गई, दोनों वैल्यूज आ गई, तो अभी मैं उसमें से गेट करता हूँ, पार्शियल स्ट्रिंग में उसमें से गेट करता हूँ। हाउ वी कैन डू दैट, बंडल डॉट गेट स्ट्रिंग एंड देन आई कैन पास दी की। तो यहाँ पे मैंने की 1 लिख दिया, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि की 1 में जो वैल्यू थी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे की 1 में यूजर ने डाला है मेरा नेम, माई फर्स्ट नेम इज रिटन दैट, तो वो नेम यहाँ पे S1 में स्टोर हो जाएगा। सिमिलरली की टू मतलब दूसरा एडिट टेक्स्ट, दूसरा एडिट टेक्स्ट में यूजर कोई भी चीज डालेगा तो वो यहाँ पे S2 में स्टोर हो जाएगा। इज इट क्लियर नाउ? एनी डाउट? नो रिस्पॉन्स?
No, sir.
No doubt.
Okay, okay, great. Yeah, and at the end, we are just trying to set the text in both the text view. T1 dot set text S1, and in the second text view, we are setting S2. That's it. We are done with this program. Let's see how it can work. Let me install this in the mobile and let's see whether both the values are getting switched from first activity to another or not. Let me just connect the mobile. Yeah, so let me install it. So we have to wait by the time application gets installed. See, so far this is what we have discussed, and we have discussed many things. Like how we can add two numbers, how can we display alert dialog, autocomplete text view, checkbox, text picker, edit text and button, intent, list view, how can we pass data from one activity to another activity, radio button, rating bar, spinner, splash activity, time picker, toggle button, web view. So we have discussed many controls. So now you can start building your own application. See, most of the things we have discussed. Now, based on your understanding, you can explore your knowledge. You can get the things from the internet, and you can put the things in your application. So during your free time, you can do that. Because to build your own application is the best way to learn Android. Otherwise, if you will be dependent on me, then you will never get the understanding in depth. See now, in this application I am having to edit text. Let me enter my name. Similarly in second one, let me do the surname. Now what I want to do, I am going to pass this data to second activity. Let's click on pass, but I am not able to get it here. It goes to the second activity, but I am not able to get the text. Why? See, now I am inside the second activity, but In both the text view, I am not getting anything. Can anyone tell me what could be the reason? Even I don't know. Let's see. We are setting the text. Let me write default message so that we can come to know that no, actually it is not needed. Let's say text 1, text 2. See, you need to be sure that you are using the correct key. Key 1 with key with K capital. It's correct. Still, let me just copy it. I can pass it here and copy this. I can pass it here. It's perfect. So we got the values in these string variables and both the values I want to set here. I think it's correct. Let's see. I don't know why I'm not able to get it. We should get it, but I don't know why. Yeah, let me write first name, last name, and pass. No, actually I'm getting empty thing. Why? We are doing something wrong. Yes. Your voice is not clear. I'm not getting anything. So now let me write first time. Now I have put the entire logic in comment just to see that whether it goes in the second activity or not. So yes, in this case it goes there. तो यहाँ पे हमने कुछ गलत कर दिया है. I think these are also correct.
सर ऑब्जेक्ट और आईडी सेम हो सकते हैं?
Yes, we can go with same name for both the things. So this is not an issue. Dot gesting is there. We have used the key. Let me just display the toast message before this to see whether I am getting it or not. Let's display S1 here. Plus and then space and let me do it one more time. Let's click on this button and yes, I am getting null. This is the problem. That's why I said something is going wrong. Now we'll have to see what is going wrong.
सर
Here I
मेथड में
have
एक प्रॉब्लम.
no methods are also correct. We have started the activity, everything is done. One thing we can do, I think that could be a problem. I'm not sure. See, due to this, I think I am getting a problem because this scope for this object is limited to this method only, and I'm going to access it outside. So we'll have to do it globally. I can declare it here. This could be one of the problem. I don't know whether I will be able to get it or not, but let us see. Because with this object, whatever value I am getting, that I want to access outside the method, and if it is part of this method, then the scope will be limited. Now I think it should work. That could be the only problem. Otherwise, everything is correct. Yeah, let's enter the name. I hope it will work. Let me click on this button pass. Still it doesn't work. So that is not an issue. Then what is wrong? Mm, I'm switching to second. Not put extra. I'm using the key. Yeah, I got it. See, यहाँ पे क्या होता है? Let me just test it before I explain. पहले हम चेक करते हैं whether ये वर्क होता है नहीं. यहाँ पे मुझे मैन्युअली कुछ वैल्यू देनी है. Let's say मैंने let's try to see. Yeah, so now let me give the name one more time. Let's click on pass button, and you can see I'm getting it. And so that was the problem. See, here we need to set the string values only, and as soon as we write edt1 dot get text, it will not be treated as a string. So either I need to convert into this string, or simply I can get it and I can store in string variables. What I can do? I can do something string s1 equal to edt1 dot get text like this. See, it is not in string format. That's why I'm getting an error. So I need to use toString method. Now you can say I'm not getting any error. So either you can do like this, or here only you can do that stuff. What you can do? edt1 dot get text dot you need to write toString method. That's it. That was the problem. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's do it for edt2. edt2 dot get text dot toString. That's it. Now it should work 110%. Because in text field we can set the text value only, and here also input extra we need to pass the text value, but if we use edt1 dot get text, then it will not give text value. And but I think I have not set the text, but still in the toast message it should display the value. Now let me give different value to make sure that it works fine. Yeah, let me use Nilay's name, Nilay, and Chotalia. If you don't have any problem, let's click on pass. See, now I'm getting it. So now the only thing is what we can do in the second.java file, instead of toast message, I can set the things in text view, tv1 dot set text, where I can set s1, tv2 dot set text, in which I can give s2. That's it. Now for the last time I'm executing this application. So your application is ready. Now let me use Jatin. Jatin Kanyal. It's not Kanayalal, it's Kanyal. Jatin Kanyal. Let me just click on pass button, and you can see in the text field. Now in the first text field, first name is there, and in the second text field, second name is there. So this is how you can pass your data from any activity to any different activity. And this is also very useful thing. You just need to remember a few things. Using put extra method, you can put the values, and using get extra method, you can get it. But you need to make sure that you use the concept of key value pair. That's it. Is it fine?